All right. I think we're working. I pressed record and like pause for a second, but I think we're good. So yeah, hi. I'm back in one of the little apartments on the space station. Oh hey, you can actually kind of see that a little bit. That's kind of cool. Oh, and you can see that too. Nice. And then there's Triton down there, just kind of doing its thing. Okay, so in the last episode, we got an upgrade to our defenses, just on one side, though. We still have to do it on the other side. This side is still just the one turret that you can't even see. And then we also got to work on the docks going out that way, so super fun. And then I'm making use of this door here. Wait, no, not this door. The door below. So the one that's down there. So you still need to fly up and down this thing in order to get into this area. And then I don't know if I'm going to do something with this. I think this might be just a quick way to get outside and into here instead of having to fly up the column. But I mean, I don't think it really matters that much. Okay, so what do we need? I know that we're going to need a lot of glass. So we'll make 1,000 glass here, and we'll make 1,000 glass here. I also want to check the batteries, make sure they're doing okay. 48.6. I mean, that's not bad. We're currently putting in 4.2 megawatts. We're only using 2 megawatts, so. And then the solar panels themselves are putting out 4.1. So I don't know where the, oh wait, now 4.2, 4.2, okay. Efficiency is 99%, so they are in the sun, so that's great. And yeah, so overall we're charging. So even with the assemblers over there running, so we're doing really good. As far as food and water goes, I think I'm decent on both. And then as far as the daily needs mods, these are really the only 3 boxes that you need for the whole thing. I mean, sure, you can do more with the other stuff, but I mean, you don't need it. This right here is enough to make you just the basic food, the most basic of food. And if you really wanted to get down to it, the only one that you would really need from the daily needs is the emergency rations. And this is small block only. You throw in ice and gravel and yeah, ice, gravel, and what's the thing? Organic materials, right? And then it will make you emergency rations, which is enough to keep you alive and fed. I don't think it fills up your bar. You can see the bars in the upper left-hand corner. I don't think it fills up the bars all the way like a normal food will. But, I mean, you get this thing and you make some, you know, not so bacon and scrambled eggs, you're good to go. Okay, so, yeah. There's your batteries, or battery spine is what I'm calling it. And they're all doing pretty well. If you take this door here, this is what actually leads out. Well, first it shows you where all of these things are, right? And then it also leads you this way, which takes you out onto the dock. So that's what I got there. I had to redo my design here a little bit. I was planning on having this go directly up to the third level there, but I figured doing it with just going to the second level and then filling in up on top would be easier. Turned out it was. So yeah, so that's how we get out here. I mean, this is just, once again, isn't required yet. This is just for aesthetics for the most part, but it gives us a little protection as we're flying through here, and it also mirrors sort of what's underneath. And that's, you know, also glass, and it's also the angled side, but this has got all our tubes going through here. And then as far as having this thing available, you know what I could do? I could throw on an LCD if I have it, of course. LCD bottom, corner LCD flat bottom, flat top, LCD top. Do we have any other ones? Sparks of the future. No? Okay. So I think this is what we need to search for. LCD. And then we'll just take, oh, LCD corner flat top. Okay. So yeah, this is what I want right here. And then we'll put this in here. And then we will adjust this. I think I have to wait until it's built first. Okay, so now we can go here. And then we're going to change this to have text and images. And then this is going to have docs. Okay. Font size is going to be 4. Alignment in the center. And we should be good to go. Oh, that needs to be a lot bigger. Let's see where we can go. 10. Okay, so max size. Good to go. So this goes to the docs. Or I should put like east, west, or I don't know, some sort of, I don't know, direction on there, I suppose. Okay, so if this is where the building actually starts, I suppose we're going to need some sort of, I don't know. Hang on. Let's just throw some windows on there. Get it going all the way to the edge. And then we'll start building inside of there and we'll see where we need to go. So we'll throw that. Okay. So we'll have that go there. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. Okay. And then we need the 1x1 flats, but the inverted. Okay. And that will continue our little, sorry, I have hiccups. Yeah, so that will get us all the way over here to the edge that we can now build up a little bit. And then we're gonna kind of block this off. No, we don't, I don't think we want to do it that way. How do I want to do this? I'm going to need more plate made, so I guess we can have it do that. Am I out of plate, or is it just... I have 6 plate, yeah, so we're going to need more. And then 2, and then how much iron do we have left? So that's 775,000, so we're good there. Okay, so how do I want this to look? That is the question. So something I could do, we'll take this guy here, change it over into the edge, inverted. Then we'll throw that there, and then we'll throw another one over here. And that will get us to a 3x3 area. And I think all this seals. So we're good there. So then we'll be free to build out this way. And then also above here. And then I think above here I want to go with... I don't know why I want to go with this yet, but I think I want to go with this. Okay. Okay. So that will get us out into the building, or into the docks, I should say. And then the first thing that I want to have in here is a drone bay. And so I'm trying to think of how I want that to show. Okay. So I think I want to throw in a set of stairs. Once again, I don't know why yet, but I think I do. Okay, so stairs. And then at the top of the stairs, we'll have a door. Okay, so stairs will go there. And then in here, we want to go with these. Kind of like that. And then behind here, we'll just do straight blocks. Okay. Then we'll throw this there, and then we need to throw our door in there. And I think we'll do an offset door. Or, wait, no. We're going to be flying through here most likely, so we'll do a full door. So I don't have to necessarily be completely straight in order for it to work. And then do I want that to be on the edge there? I don't think it really matters. So we'll throw that there. And then that will seal this whole area. Now that isn't going to matter right now because inside there isn't sealed, but if I do want to seal it one day, I can. And then also I want to change the rotation on these things. So that way some are spinning opposite. So this one I want to spin at -2. And once again, there isn't a reason for this. It's just for aesthetic purposes only. And then this guy. Yeah, so you've got to spin at -2 as well. There we go. Nope, don't need to hit the escape button. All right. So now from a distance, it looks a little better because they're all kind of like turning into each other. And then if you look at it from this way, they're turning away from each other, and you go to the other side opposite here, they're turning into each other again. And if you come and look at it from this side, they're turning away from each other. So yeah, I'm good with that. And being with the stairs here, that should let us go directly into there. Okay. All right. And now for the drone bays. We're going to need some space. So let me see. So we're going to go out to a block and then into one of these things. And then out to here and then into a corner pointing up. And then from here, we're going to throw on a rotor. But we're going to change the head out to a small head. So let's see, add small head. There we go. And then from here, I think what we needed was a large tube. Straight tube. And then one of these things, not a sorter, but a frame. And then from here, we needed a connector. And that basically puts this even with the surface there. And then from here, we build out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I think to there. And then we throw on our merge block. So we have something to build off of. And then we throw on our projector, little baby projector. So we'll throw that on there. And then around the edges here, we need Oh, also rotor lock. Yeah. Rotor lock. There we go. All right. So, right. So then we go here. We find the half blocks. Okay. Need you to go down that way. Okay. And then I need you to go down this way. Okay, sir, can we just... There we go. And I suppose I can throw the corners on here as long as I'm here. Okay, so there's that corner. And then this corner. And then we need this guy. Okay. And then we need 2 more corners. Okay, so that corner and that corner. Nope. Okay. And then okay. This is easier to build when you're walking versus flying, let me tell you. Because when you're flying, you're always like overshooting. And so it's like you have to wait for yourself to either stop moving or you have to figure out how to build as you're moving. And it's just, I don't know, it's a pain. Okay. And then also we need to kind of layer this thing. I feel like I need to sneeze. Hang on. Okay, better. I did have to sneeze, actually. I don't know why, but yeah. Not that it's really a super important critical thing, but I don't know. Anyways, let's see. This has got to go this way. Okay, and then that can go there. Nope, there. All right, so there we go. So that is the drone bay more or less done. We do want to drag this down a little bit. Just that way it's even. I mean, that's sort of even, I guess. Okay, so with that being said, this has to change. Which means the whole thing basically has to change. So instead of having this block in here, what would be a better way to do it? I mean, we could just throw in a block like that, I suppose. And then throw in a glass block. Okay, so how does that look? Okay, we want this one. And then that will kind of seal up that area there. And rotate. There we go. Okay. So there is our first drone bay. Now this is a drone bay and also super small vehicles. So that way they have a place to dock. And apparently I need to get my health in check. Alright, and then we just fly straight up. And then there we are. Sweet. Okay. How are our batteries doing? 51.1. So they are in fact charging, which is great. I just felt like Tony the Tiger right there. Great. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 So there we go. Drone bay complete. I think we're gonna do probably 3 sets of these things. So we'll have another one go in here, and then we're gonna need. Actually, no. We're gonna have not here. Yeah. So we're gonna give each drone bay the ability to be within a 3x4 block area. So that way this one is also within a 3x4 block area. And then the next one, also, as you guessed it, within a 3x4 block area. And I need, haha, I can actually reach through here now. That's great. Or not. Or not. Okay. So what is not working here? I should be able to pull everything that I need through here. Sir. Items cannot pass through small conveyors, but these are large conveyors. I mean, that was the entire purpose of building it like that, was to have it be large. Okay. So if that's the case, then we're going to change this so that way it's only 4 bays. Because I'm going to need large grid conveyors to reach through and pull, you know, bigger items. Okay. All right. Let me see. So we'll have 4 small drone bays, and if only small items can pass through it, that's things like ore and stone. So, and things like ammo, missiles, I think can pass through there too. This water is really good. Anyways, okay, so 4 small drone bays, and then we're also going to need to do, I mean, at that point, we're going to close this off and have that be kind of like its own little area. So let's get another door. Okay. And then, let me see, we want this to go in here like that, but I need steel plate. Okay, so let's grab some steel plate. Okay, so we'll grab, I don't know, a couple hundred, I guess, and then make another 1,000. Luckily, we have a lot of iron, so I'm not really too worried about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this done, and then throw that on there. And then we'll get this all blocked out. Okay. And then that can go there, and then we've got kind of like our small drone bay area here. And then we've got 1 drone bay completed. So things like mini miners I can put on here. What else can I put on here? Fighters. If I built this guy a little better, made him a bit more compact, I probably could have put him in there. But if all of these vehicles are going to be needing hydrogen tanks, I'm going to have to get creative with how I get them all to fit in here, because those tanks take up a lot of room. But yeah, we'll figure something out. So, and then I still have a lot of asteroids to go and check out as well. I know that that one's all ice. Like, that's ice. That little thing right there is ice. There's another little thing just beyond it, which is also ice. So we're good on ice, like, forever. Pretty much. Okay, what do you need? You need girders, okay? So let's make some girders. I suppose we can do 1,000 each. Should last us a while. Okay. So let me get these all kind of piped up. So, and then we're gonna need a junction, and then a tube, and then a corner going up. And then we're gonna need over here, tube, tube, corner up, corner up. Okay. And then on top of here, rotor with a small head. And then rotor here with a small head. And then rotor here also with a small head. Oh, is that in the right place? Yeah, that's in the right place. Okay. Like, I saw like the solid blocks here and I'm like, did I make a mistake here? But no, I think we're still good. But I don't think I need these blocks here. So just to save on space a little bit. Okay. And then those should be getting grabbed. Yep. Okay, good to go. Okay, another thing that I'm going to need out here is another build and repair system to extend the range. Right now, that one is good for building all of this stuff around here, but I think we're getting close to the edge of where it can build. So that'll be another thing to do here. And then we'll add a small head, add a small head, add a small head. There we go. Okay. And then for here, it doesn't matter how I have this on here. Oh, that's medium conveyor tube. Okay. Good to know. And then we need one of these things. Okay. And then one of those things, and then we need the connector, which I've already got on my bar. Okay, and then you can go there, and you can go there. Okay. I mean, I suppose I could finish building these things out, right? Oh, also, rotor lock. So these things don't spin at all. There we go. And then rotor lock. There we go. Okay, good to go. And then we'll just get these kind of built out a little bit. Okay, that'll be good. Now I could technically build these out all the way to the edge. You can see that a block does fit in there. But when something attaches onto here, it causes everything to kind of jiggle a little bit. And so if you have a really tight fit here and things are jiggling, it'll cause things to blow up. So by leaving this little tiny space in here, it gives this entire platform room to kind of like move and shake a little bit without blowing anything up. So that's why I did that, in case you have any questions or in case you're wondering. And then we might as well throw our merge blocks on here as well. Okay, and our projectors. Okay, and that one goes there. Doing the outline, I think I'm just going to wait on that part. And we'll call this area good for now. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing more designing in my head. I'm just thinking about how I want this to look. And I think the way that I want this to look is we're going to have this go down onto here. And I was thinking about using 45s here, you know, to save on blocks if I could help it, but I think I got to go this way. Okay, so this has got to go in there like that. And then this has got to rotate. And the reason for that is because now I can go with these blocks. And I want to go with these ones because they'll make like a continuous seam. Or I should say that there won't be a seam. And then I can do half blocks on the bottom here to kind of cover all this up and give it a little bit of protection. Now if I did 45s here, instead of those 2x1 bases, I would have had a seam on the corner because I would have done a 2x1 tip here. And so if you have a 45 meeting at this point and then you got a 2x1 tip meeting at this point, you'd have a seam running all the way through here. Whereas if I did it like this should be pretty smooth all the way through. Okay. And then we're going to need an access hatch to get into here. So yeah, so if I go out one more to kind of make everything just kind of match up a little bit better. Okay, so then I think I'm going to put it like over here in the corner. We'll throw that there. And then I'll do... I'm not sure how I want to do this actually. I mean, I could leave the edge flat, but that would look kind of boring. And I don't have anything that can transition from this shape here to a half block over here. So I think I'd probably have to go with a full block. I mean, I could do that. I've got the space for it. And then I need to get some energy. So we'll get that done. Alrighty. Okay. So there's that. Okay. It's not quite what I wanted to do, but okay. You know what? I'm just going to fly out here. Okay. So we've got this sort of structure going this way now. So if I did want to bring this out to a full block, we would want to go with this block here. And then, wait, no. We wouldn't want that. Okay, no, we would want to go to a half block here. Basically, we'd be mirroring this just on this side. So we would need this guy. And then we would need the 2x1 base. Okay. And then from here, we can throw in that corner piece. And then we can go into the 9 menu and grab, which one is it? This one? Yeah. And that can go into there, go into the 4 menu, grab the 45, have that kind of go out that way, then go back into the 9 menu, flip this guy around. And then that's kind of how we can do that. So then this would go out to a full block over here. And then I'll throw in probably a normal door, not an offset door. Because once again, if I'm flying, I need to be able to get into this door without being 100% perfectly straight up. So with this door here, I can actually go in there sideways as well. Whereas with the offset door, you have to be 100% straight. Well, not 100% straight, but you can only be off by about 10-15 degrees. So like this way or this way in order to fit into the door. Okay, so then we go into LCDs and we grab the flat top one. And then we're going to call this, actually we're going to put it on this one. And then I need to wait for that thing to build. And then that can go there. And then we'll go with our 2x1 base. And that's kind of what this is going to look like. I don't know what I'm going to do for the top of here. If I want to do something fancy or if I just want it to be open. I'm not sure. You probably guessed it already, but the drink of the day is water. Okay, so that is that. Now we can just close up this side as well. We need to go with this guy. And then go with a 2x1 base. Okay, and then go with normal blocks. And then go with a 2x1 base. That's got to go this way and down. Okay. And then we need this piece down here. And then also above there, but we're not there yet. So this guy and then that guy. And then this guy. Perfect. There we go. So this is our little 4-bay small drone bay. So we'll have enough room for 4 vehicles to fit into there. And then we'll go into the larger vehicles in the next bays. And these are internal bays too. I'm still going to have external bays. In fact, I could have external bays going off of this way. and have internal bays going out that way. So external bay this way, external bay that way, and then internal bay that way. I think that would actually kind of work. Okay, so then to do that, we're going to need to go out this way. Okay, so then you go through that door, you walk through the small drone bay, you walk through this door, and then you get to a platform. I think I misplaced a block, yeah, so this one does not need to be there. And then over here, we'll throw in another door. And then this can go in there like that, I suppose. I don't know how this is in here currently. Or, let's just redo these. So, okay, so door on the outside over there. Door is going to be on the outside over here. And then door is going to be on the inside over here. I think that'll work. Okay. So then we can go through this door, and then we have an option of going straight through that door, or we can go through these doors that way, or through these passageways this way. And this will lead to the external docks. So we'll have external docks running that way, external docks running this way. And I'm gonna need room to put a turret in here somewhere. Okay. And then as far as I'm concerned, this can all be blocked off. I know we don't need the blocks there, but as long as we've got them, I'm gonna put them there. Okay. So that blocks off the drone bay completely. And then from here, I can do like a little passageway type thing, which means that this is gonna have to change to a different block. Yeah, I don't know yet. It's just here for now. One thing that I do want to do is a build and repair system. So where do I want to put that? There is room actually to put it in here. So we can place it on top of one of these two. Just have it kind of run inwards. Oh, that needs to be closed off. So we're going to throw in that there. And then just to make it look a little better, we're going to throw in that, and we're going to throw in that. Not that those need to be there, but they're there anyways. Okay, so we will take and put in a build and repair system right here. All right, and then that can go in there like that. So that should have full access to everything that it needs. And then that is access through the access maintenance hatch thing, whatever. Yeah. And then can I get access to anything in here? I don't think so. I'm just gonna have to wait for that to build or not build and see what it needs. And it did build the cargo thing, whatever, there. So I know that the one in there can reach out at least this far, but I don't know if it can reach any farther. So by having this build and repair system here, it should be able to build that. Hopefully. Well, no, it should be able to build that. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Let me see. Do I want to throw a door in here anywhere? Or do I want this to be unsealed or hang on? No, because if I had a door in here, I'd have to have a second door in here so that way I don't lose seal. I mean, I could technically do that if I put another door here. Okay, so we'll do this, and then that will act as a seal, which means that this whole thing in here can be filled with air, that whole thing in there can be filled with air, and we shouldn't lose anything unless one of these are broken. And what do you need? Glass. Okay. So we'll make some glass, and we are at 45 minutes already. Alright, so then we'll throw some of that in there, throw some of that in there. Okay, so then the door system should recognize this as a seal. So then we should be able to operate this thing. So you open up this door, go into here, and then that door closes, this door opens. We vent only the air that's in there, which is unfortunate, but I mean, we've got an entire ice asteroid like right there, so I'm not really worried about that. Okay, so let's go and throw that in there as well, as long as we're over here. Okay. And then, how do I want to do this? Okay, so this one, I think, yeah, so we'll throw this into here. Now, do I want it to be right there with all the other doors, or do I want to rotate it and have a little bit of space in there? I think I want to have a little bit of space in here. Okay. So that will go there. And then we'll need a flat 1x1 window. And then inverted, so that's good. And then this needs to go up like that. Okay, so then that should make a seal between these 4 doors. It's not going to leave much in the way for directions. In fact, it's not going to leave any room for directions, so you're just going to have to know where you're going. It's not the most ideal. I mean, I could space this out a little bit, I suppose. Just leave a little bit of room for stuff. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So we'll get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. And then this is going to have to change to be, yeah, so this is going to have to be one of these things. And then if we move this out just a little bit to here, didn't I just fill up with energy? I don't have my light on, so okay. So if we do it like this, and then we throw in this door here. No, we'll do it like that. So this is kind of on the inside. So the door is roughly going to be in the same spot. And then, let me see. And then if we do flat blocks, or half blocks, I should say. And then if we do those over all of this, we will have, once we get in here, so we'll be able to put in an LCD here. Only I don't think we actually want to put an LCD there. LCD, corner, LCD flat top, okay. Well, actually, we can put one there. So we'll put an LCD there, LCD there, LCD there, and LCD there. And that'll tell you where you're going. And then we're going to have this kind of be open. And this area in here, like this passageway, will be sealed. And once this gets built, We need construction components and small steel tubes. Okay. So components in one, small steel tubes in the other. All right. So, yeah, as I was saying, this will go up into here. This is a seal or passage, whatever. What do I call these things? I don't remember what I call them. But anyways, yeah, so that'll be there. I'm going to recharge real quick. And we will head up. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, so then we want to go to the docks. And that'll take us all the way through here. And I could put something in here, couldn't I? Or maybe I can't because that is considered to be inside this block. So I don't think we can. Okay, so that will go through there. Okay. Did it build the build and repair system yet? No. Okay, I needed to do that. This was built, so this is, we're going to call this maintenance. Text and images, edit text, maintenance. Okay. We can adjust that as we get there, but this is probably going to be maxed out. Yeah, there we go. So maintenance, go in here, change stuff around. How are you doing? What do you need? Why aren't you built yet? I thought that the build and repair system prioritizes other build and repair systems. All right. Okay, so then if this is going to be a dock going out, we can actually keep this here and then come off of this piece here. And apparently I need interior plates. Okay. Do we have any? Yes, we do. I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And we'll hold on to everything else. Okay. Alrighty. So apparently you can build that, which is beyond the build and repair system, but it doesn't want to build the actual build and repair system, which is very strange. Okay, so now the center of this is here. Okay. So we'll throw that on there as well, and then we'll start running some tubes out this way. And then we can run some tubes out this way to get to the other one. And then as far as this goes, yeah, I think we can do it like that. So let's get rid of all of this. And then we're going to throw in those 2x1 bases here. Okay, so that will go this way and then down. Oh, wait, not there. Okay. And then this one, I don't know what I'm going to do there. Well, I mean, we're probably going to have to keep that as a solid block, which will be fine, I think. Maybe. Right. And then we'll have this be a solid block going through here as well. Oh, not there though. That's got to be a tube. Okay. And then under here, I can do glass again. So that'll look somewhat nice, I think. So let me see. Glass 1x1 flat. And it is currently on inverted, which I know we're not going to need. Okay. And then from there, we need the 2x1 flats. Just these guys. And then we'll rotate this down. Have that go out that way. Have this go out this way. Okay, so then if we do that, then this is going to have to end up being a 45. No, this is going to have to be a 2x1 base. Because we're going to need those little clasps on there. So then we'll throw this on there like that and have that go out. Which means that whatever I put in here isn't really going to matter for the overall design. So we'll just throw that in there. And then throw that. That is not what I need. I think it's in the 8 menu. Yeah, there we go. Then we'll throw that one in there, and we need to go back into the 9 menu, kick that guy up, and then back into the 8 menu, and go up one, and then fill in the rest of this. Okay. So once this is all kind of figured out, this is going to be kind of like a block looking thing. And then it'll go into something a bit more sleek. And then we've got this with the tubes going down on the bottom again. And then this will be relatively flat. And yeah, I think that should work. And then once we get out beyond this point, go with the 2x1 bases again. And that'll go in there like that. And then we'll have just these things going through here and then throw in a tube. And that's what that's going to look like going out. Okay, so then we'll throw this in there. And then I think for this here, we're going to go with, not this piece, but this piece. And then that will go that way, maybe. We'll just throw it in there for now. And then we'll do the angled glass here. And then, yeah, so. And then from here, we want to go with the half blocks. Okay, now we got to think of how we want this to look. Okay, so this one, I think I'm going to change into a 2x1 tip. And then these have to remain as they are for these pieces, which are going to go on here. And I don't know if I'm going to maintain this pattern, but I'm going to throw it there for now. And then from here out, it'll be glass. Or we throw in a 2x1. Well, hang on. Okay, so we throw in a half block and then we throw in the tip here. So that way it covers up this block. And then the first block that we start with the glass going in the 45s, we also start with glass going across the top. So I think that'll work. So let's just repeat that over here. Right. Apparently I'm out of steel plates. And we need more steel plates. Okay, and I'll just take those then. Okay, so 9, that can go there, and can go there, although I don't know if I'm going to need it right there. And then we'll go 8 with the half blocks to finish this out. And then we need this guy here. And then this guy here. And then we might as well throw in this over here as well. And then if I'm going to throw those in there, then I might as well throw these in there. Okay, and then if I'm going to do that, then I might as well throw in a half block here and connect at least across here. Okay, so I think that'll work for our drone bay. We have a little bit of protection for the doors. It's not a lot of protection, but it is a little bit of protection. I could throw some glass on here as well. And that's just a little bit more protection for the doors, so in case they do get hit, it's gonna have to go through the glass first. And then we'll go with a 1x over here, just to protect that side of the door, so that way we've got protection on all 3 sides. Okay, so that should work, which gives us room to go out to the drone bays as needed. It leaves this open so the drone bays can easily take off if they need. And yeah, so I think that'll work. All right, so how are we doing in here? Is that thing built yet? It is built. Okay, good. So let's change all the settings. Toggle block on. Fly mode, grind if weld gets stuck. Build new. I think I want to turn that off for now. Okay, so then this is drone bay B and R. And this is the station B and R. Okay, so is this one set to build new? Okay, we're going to turn that off for now. Okay. So that'll work for that so far. We've got our drone bays more or less done. They still need to have like the edging and the corners and everything put in there, but that's not like super critical right now. Okay, so we got 4 drone bays. We can fit 4 small drone vehicles. And once again, this is going to be like miners, fighters, things like that. And then internal to here, we're going to have larger ships. So this is going to kind of have to go up and get a little bit bigger. And then we're going to have, I think we'll probably have 3 full drone bays, or not drone bays, but full ship bays, I should say, going this way. And I'll probably make them, I don't know, a few blocks long, big. So if I make a larger small grid ship, or if I make a small large grid ship, they'll be able to actually dock in the bays. And then as far as like the really big ships, they're going to be externally docked. And that's going to be what these are for. And so that means that over here on this side, I could potentially build another solar thing, and then have all of the docking be done over there on that side, which I think could work. But yeah, so we are over an hour, but this is what we're looking like for now. I'm thinking that it's coming along pretty well. We have a lot of building to do, but I mean, I think things are coming along actually pretty nicely. And of course, energy's low. All right. So I will be able to go into here now, and this should act like a air hatch, and it does. Good. If I can get in there, thank you. And then eventually this all will be pressurized, which means that I've got to build something down here. Something I would love to have that I don't know if there's a mod pack for it, but something like a greenhouse. Not like a functional greenhouse in that, you know, like you can use it for like making food or whatever, but like bushes, trees, just some semblance of like surface life or whatever, or surface, because I mean, like, these are nice and everything, but like I want something like bigger. So going down here, that would go into like a large section, probably about as big as this right here. And I would put in like all kinds of plants and stuff in there. So that way, you know, if you need a little R&R, you can like head down there and just kind of like sit among the trees or whatever. And then once you're done, then you can come up here and actually get your, you know, your business done. I could put like a little diner down there or something. And then if you're not concerned about that, then you just come up here, grab your shakes, cook your food, go over here to the bar, you know, have a seat. Okay, can we just walk around? Thank you. Yeah, so bar, in case you don't want to do any of that stuff, in case you're not like one to frolic. Okay, yeah, so anyways, that's where we are so far. I think we're making some pretty good progress. We're going to be able to see that really, really well from up here, which is great. And then once again, this is going to extend out that way for larger ships and out that way for larger ships. And then we're going to have smaller drone bays going out that way. And I think it's going to look rather nice. So a lot of work to do, but we are getting there. And then once we get to a point to where, you know, we're pretty comfortable with how the station is, then I can start building vehicles. Oh yeah, this is that couch that doesn't let me sit over on that side. I can start building vehicles, and we can actually start going out and mining stuff and looking for, you know, uranium and platinum and stuff like that, because that's really what we're up here for. And then for future, I guess, seasons of this particular show here, I'm calling it a show. I think once we get this kind of built and established, then we're gonna, I think once we get to a good point to where I think we're good here, and we want to start somewhere else, then what we're going to do is we're going to kill ourselves and have ourselves spawn on a new planet somewhere, and then we'll just start the whole process again from scratch. And then the goal of that particular season, if you want to call it that, would be to leave the planet and come back to the base, to the station here, and then park whatever vehicle you got. So it's going to require a lot of work. You're going to require jump drives, and then there's a lot of planets here that I can spawn on. There's a lot of moons that I can spawn on. So it's going to be interesting. And then another thing that I want to do is on each of these planets to set up something like I did on Triton, to have like a service depot. Fully functional, having all the hydrogen, if I can do hydrogen on that particular planet. Scrapyard, hab area, battery room, garage, you know, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, I can do this particular series or show for a while. That's another reason why I gave myself 3 digits for the episodes, because I could see this going well over 300. So if you guys don't mind watching these, you're going to have a lot to watch. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I will see you again in the next one. Bye.